Okay. Okay, Ira is here now. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, how are you, Ira? How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Now we will start our lesson now. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem amma ba'd fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Okay, Rahma, which surah did you memorize?
Surah Alaq.
Rahma?
Yeah, see it. Surah Alaq.
Okay, Rahma, can you recite it? Surah Alaq?
أعوذ بالله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ ربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى
أرأيت إن كذب
إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى.
We stopped.
Okay. Okay, till here. Mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay. Ira, which surah did you memorize?
علق.
Okay. Can you recite it?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم.
Mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay. So you didn't you have memorized till ayah 10 already.
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى
أرأيت الذي ينهى
أرأيت أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى
ألم يعلم
ألم يعلم
بأن الله
ألم يعلم
بأن الله يرى
بأن الله يرى I just memorized until 14.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Omar is not here. Okay, we will start with the running Qaida lesson. Okay. Okay, Ira, can you read from here? From here, Ira. Assalamu alaikum, Rahma, Ira.
Yes. I only read the first 3 lines.
Okay. Only know the first 3 lines? The last page?
No, first page. First page.
First page, this one? This one, only first 3 lines?
Mm-hmm.
But I asked you to memorize these as well. Okay. Okay, can you recite it?
Alif kari zabra mim zabrna nun zabrna amina Alif kari zabra wa kari zabra awa Alif kari zabra nun zerni
Ya Zabaryan, Aniya,
Ania
Kado, Zaitin.
زيت آنية ألف كريسي لام كريسة بلا
Ila,
إلى فاكري
Fasir Fi,
فازر في إلى في ألف زبر ألف يا زبري
Alif Zabar Ye, Ai,
ألف زبري يا أي
Noon Zabar Na,
زبرنا
Aina.
أين تا زبي ها has
खड़ी जेर ही
carries he
bihi
bihi jim zaberja alif jim zaberja alif mat a hamza zaber ha a ja
जीम खड़ी जेर जी
jim carries ji alif zaberja alif
अलिफ
mat
मद आ
ألف مد يا إن همزة زبر جاء
जी आ
جيم جيم بيش
जिम वाव पेश जिम वाव पेश
جيم واو بيش جو عين عين
عين दो जेर عين
عين دور عين
जो عين
جو عين
खा जबर वाव खौ
بعد واو خوف
फा दो जेर फिन
بعد زيت
खौफिन
خوف خا زبر
या जेर खा या जेर खा जबर ये खई
خا زبر خي
रा दो पेशरुन
رادو بيشون خير دا كري زبر دا واو واو بيشو
वाव उल्टी पेशवू
واو انتي بيشو دا دا بيش دو
दावूदू
زال زال كري زبر زا
लाम जेली
لام زيلي كاف زبر كا
ذلك
ذلك را زبر
ضاد वाव पेश दू
ضاد واو بيشتو
रदू
ردو شين زبر شا ألف
शीन जबर अलिफ शा
شين زبر ألف شا ألف مد
हमजा जबर आ
همزة زبر شاء
we will read it शीन जबर अलिफ मद शा शीन जबर अलिफ मद शा like this we will not say alif mad a we will not read it separately okay okay Rahma
That's okay. Okay. Okay, you have to say yes.
did you read from here Maliki
Yes.
and Shayun
Yes. Okay.
لام
Lam.
زلي
Ma.
مالي تصدي مالكي
Mhm.
شيء شيء
Look on the screen. Okay. Speak up. She's waiting. Rain. Rain. खड़ी ज़बर. Yes. What? Good. Next. Speak up. ज़बर ता. No, rain is connected with rain. Wow.
Ghain zabar wow.
Oh. So it is the. Okay. Yeah. Zabar. Speak up. Yeah, zabar tayi. Yeah, zabar tayi. Yeah. Zabar. Ratu zabar run. So it is together. Tayi. Okay. Okay, good. Next. Okay. Next.
Zabar alif a.
Zabar alif. Dal. Two. So it is next. Ain zabar. Ain zabar a. Ain zabar a. Ain zabar a. Lam khadi zabar. Lam khadi zabar. La. Lam khadi zabar. La. Okay. Noon ya zabar. Okay. How many fish? Noon. Noon. How many fish? Noon two. How many fish are there? Noon. Two. Fish. So it is together. Yazir. Pick up. She's waiting. Why Yazir? Azir. Together it is P. Okay. P he. Okay. Next. Look at the sign. Kaf. Kaf zabar ka. Okay. Next. Lam. Together it is Kaf. Okay. We just did 2 lines, sister.
Okay, mashallah, mashallah, tabarakallah. Mashallah, Rahma. Okay, we will start from here. Qaf zabar wow. Qaw. Rahma, Ira, read it. Qaf zabar wow. Qaw.
Read it. Kaf. Wow zabar ka. Speak up. She's waiting. Kaf. Wow zabar. Qaw.
Qaw.
Yeah.
Ira, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, can you read it? Qaf wow zabar qaw.
Of my zebra. Oh.
Lam do peshlun. Qawlun.
Oh. Oh.
Ma, can you read it? Qawlun. Okay. Kaf zabar alif ka.
Kaf. Alif zabar.
Noon zabar na. Kana.
Noon Jabar. So to spell it out. Noon Jabar na. Kana.
काफ जबर ये कई, काफ जबर ये कई,
काफिया. चलो चलो. काफिया. काफिया जबर.
या जबर कई,
जबर कई. Now speak up.
दाल दो जबर दन, कई दन, काफ या जबर कई, फा जबर फा, कई फा, लाम वाव जबर लऊ,
Low.
हा दो जेर हिन, लऊ हिन, लाम या जबर लई,
Lam ya zabar lay.
सीन जबर सा,
Sin zabar.
लई सा,
Laysa.
मीम अलिफ जबर मा,
Mim alif zabar. Ma.
लाम दो जबर लन,
Lam do zabar. Ko. Lam do.
मालन, नून अलिफ जबर ना,
Nun alif zabar. Ko. Nun.
रा दो जबर रन, नारन, मीम अलिफ मद जबर मा, हाँ हमजा दो जेर इन,
Hamza do zir. Ko.
हमजा दो जेर इन,
Hamza do zir.
मा इन, वा जबर वाओ या जबर वई,
Wow ya zabar. Wai.
लाम दो पेश लुन, वैलुन, माशाल्लाह तबारकल्लाह. Okay, so this is your lesson for the next. Okay, we'll start Islamic studies. We have studied 2 lessons from it. Now the third lesson. Third chapter is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Okay, Ira, can you read it? Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Ira, are you here?
According to a hadith, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "There are 99 names of Allah. Whoever recites them will enter paradise." Al-Bukhari and Muslim. These names are known as Al-Asma and Al-Husna, the most beautiful names. These names express the attributes of Allah. They lend us the proper understanding of our relationship with our Creator. They also help
Sorry.
They lend us the proper understanding of our relationship with our Creator. They also help us uh, shape our lives
Life.
accordingly. However, the most repeated names of Allah are Ar-Rahman, the most compassionate, and Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. They form part of Bismillah, which all the surahs of the Quran except Surah At-Tawbah, Surah 9, begin with. Both these words come from the root word Rahima. It means to show mercy. Thus, this
Attributes. Attributes of Allah.
Allah are often translated as the most merciful, the most compassionate, beneficent, most gracious, mercy-giving, or the caring. However, these translations do not convey the full meaning of the terms. They do not show the deep differences between the meaning of Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. The word Ar-Rahman shows overflow, outburst, and strong feeling, while the word Ar-Rahim denotes permanence and everlasting qualities of mercy. Hence, Ar-Rahman is the one whose mercy is overflowing, whereas
Mhm. Whereas Ar-Rahim is the
one whose mercy is overflowing, whereas Ar-Rahim is the one whose mercy is continuous and permanent. And we live in Allah's mercy. His mercy and knowledge cover everything. Were it not that Allah is forgiving and merciful, our acts of disobedience would have destroyed us. Allah is most kind and most merciful. If we commit a sin or make a mistake and feel sorry, He forgives us. He rewards us for our good actions many times over.
okay. Explain these Arabic terms. Al-Asma al-Husna.
Names of Allah.
The names of Allah. Okay. Ar-Rahma. No. Rahima. Rahima? What is this?
Merciful.
Rahim. Okay. Merciful. Okay. Bring out the difference between these two attributes of Allah, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. What is the difference between Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim? Ar-Rahman is the one whose mercy is overflowing, while Ar-Rahim is merciful. On the day of judgment, Allah will be Rahim. And in this world, Allah is Ar-Rahman. Allah's mercy is overflowing on all of the creatures, all of the human being and all of the creatures. Why do you think Allah forgives us when we turn to Him after committing sin? Because Allah is Ar-Rahman. Complete the following sentences. There are dash names of Allah.
99.
The most repeated names of Allah are dash and dash. Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. We live in Allah's. We live in Allah's mercy.
We live in mercy.
I think so. Allah's mercy. Where is it written? We live in Allah's mercy over here, the first line. Okay, we live in Allah's mercy. So this is the chapter about the mercy of Allah, that Allah's mercy is overflowing and all of the creatures, they fall into it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Rahman in this world. The first animal, such as the lion, they love their babies because of that mercy. Because Allah has 100% mercy, and Allah has given only 1% to all of the creatures, and they love each other because of that. And Allah has 99% more mercy than any other creature. Yeah. So this is it. This is about today's lesson. Okay, now Rehma and Aira, can you recite Surah Nas? Can you recite Rehma? Surah Nas, can you recite it?
لو رب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Okay, Aira, can you recite Surah Falaq? Can you recite Surah Falaq?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
قل أعوذ برب الفلق.
أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر النفاثات في
غاسق إذا وقب.
غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Okay. Okay. Rehma, can you recite Surah Ikhlas?
أعوذ بالله من
Allahu Ahad.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
قل هو الله
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد
Okay, Aira, can you recite Surah Hamaza? Wailul likulli humazatin lumaza.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ويل لكل همزة لمزة
جمع مالا وعددا.
الذي جمع
مالا وعددا.
وعدد يحسب أن ماله أحد.
كلا لينبذن.
كلا لينبذن في الحطمة وما أدراك ما الحطمة نار الله الموقدة التي تطلع الذي تطلع الأفئدة إنها عليهم مؤصدة
في عمد ممددة.
في أمد ممددة.
Okay. Rehma, can you recite Surah Wal Asr?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Wal Asr, Wal Asr.
وإن الإنسان لفي خسر إن الذين
إلا الذين آمنوا
آمنوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
Okay. Ira, can you recite Surah At-Takathur?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
ألهاكم التكاثر.
ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون
ثم كلا سوف تعلمون.
ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها
عين اليقين.
ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم.
Okay. Okay. Rehma, can you recite Surah Al-Qari'ah?
سمعهم القارية بالقرية وما أدراك ما القارية يوم
يكون
الناس كالفراش المبثوث
وتكون الجبال
وتكون الجبال كالإفل المنفوش
فأما من ثقلت موازينه
فأما من ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية
وأما من خفت موازينه
وأما
من كفت
من كفت موازينه
فأمه هاوية
فأمه هاوية
وما أدراك ما هي
وما أدراك ما هي
نار حامية.
فهل
نار
نار حامية.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Ira, can you recite Surah Wal Adiyat?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعاديات ضبحا فالموريات قدحا فالمغيرات صبحا فأثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا.
إن الإنسان
إن الإنسان
لربه
إن الإنسان
لربه لكنود
بربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد وإنه لحب
لحب الخير
حب الخير لشديد أفلا يعلم ولا بصر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور
إن ربهم
ولا بصر ما في القبور
إن ربهم بهم إن ربهم بهم يومئذ. Okay. Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, Rehma, can you recite Surah Az-Zulzala? إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
إذا زلزلت الأرض
إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها الأرض. Who is that?
إنسان
ما لها
يومئذ تحدث أخبارها
بأن ربك أوحى لها.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. أوكي.
يومئذ
يصدر الناس
لهم ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Okay, Aira, can you recite Surah Bayyana? Surah Bayyana, Lam yakunil ladhina. Aira?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين
منفكين
حتى تأتيهم البينة رسول من الله
وما أمروا
مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة
وما أمروا إلا
وما
ليعبدوا
أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله مخلصين له الدين والمفاء ويقيم الصلاة ويؤتوا الزكاة وذلك دين القيمة.
إن الذين آمنوا إن الذين كفروا
من أهل الكتاب
والمشركين في نار جهنم
خالدين
فيها أولئك هم شر البرية
أولئك هم شر البرية.
إن الذين آمنوا
وعملوا الصالحات أولئك هم خير
البرية خير البرية جزاؤهم
عند ربهم
جنات عدن
تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه ذلك لمن خشي ربه.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Okay, Rahma, can you recite Surah Qadr? Inna anzalnahu.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الذين هم في ليلة القدر
وما أدراك
ما ليلة القدر. ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Okay. Okay. So, okay, do you pray every day, Rahma and Aira? Do you pray?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay. Can you recite, can you tell me, can you read Salah?
Yes.
Okay, can you read it?
That's it. Go. What do we do first? No.
Allahu Akbar.
Subhanakallahumma. Wa la ilaha ghairuk.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin Rahmanir Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in Ihdinas siratal mustaqim Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin amin Qul huwallahu ahad Allahu samad lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar subhana rabbil a'la
Subhana Rabbil Azim.
subhana rabbil azim subhana rabbil azim subhana rabbil azim Bismillahirrahmanirrahim Rabbana lakal hamd
Hamdan kaseeran.
hamdan kathiran tayyiban mubarakan fihi.
What do we say now? Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Then again 3 times. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Then Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah.
Surah Fatiha. You can say.
Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in.
Mustaqim.
صراط المسكين صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
قل أعوذ برب الناس. Come on. قل أعوذ برب الناس.
قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر سبحان ربي
ربي العظيم.
سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سمع الله لمن حمده ربنا لك الحمد سبحان الله
سبحان ربي الأعلى.
سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى الله أكبر التحيات لله الصلوات والطيبات السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته.
السلام عليكم
السلام عليكم
وعلى عبادي
وعلى عبادنا الصالحين أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله.
اللهم صل
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد
وعلى
Wa ala ali Muhammadin.
وعلى آل محمد
وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى
وعلى إبراهيم
Wa ala ali Ibrahim.
وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك لنا فيه محمد
وعلى آل محمد
وعلى آل محمد
كما باركت
على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. رب اجعلني مقيم الصلاة ومن ذريتي ربنا تقبل دعائي ولوالدي
ربنا اغفر لي
الحساب.
ربنا آتنا
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا
حسنة
حسنة وقنا عذاب النار.
وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Okay. MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Ira, can you read from here? At-tahiyyatu lillahi. Can you recite it?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. التحيات لله والصلاة والطيبات السلام عليك
عليك أيها النبي
عليك
أيها النبي
أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته.
السلام علينا
السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله.
اللهم صل على
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم
وعلى آل إبراهيم
وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد.
اللهم بارك
اللهم بارك
على محمد
على محمد
وعلى آل محمد
وعلى آل محمد
كما باركت
كما باركت
على إبراهيم
على إبراهيم
وعلى آل إبراهيم
وعلى آل إبراهيم
إنك حميد مجيد.
إنك حميد مجيد.
ربي اجعلني
رب اجعلني
مقيم الصلاة ومن ذريتي
ومن ذريتي
ربنا وتقبل دعاء
ربنا وتقبل دعاء.
ربنا اغفر لي
ربنا اغفر لي
ولوالدي
ولوالدي
وللمؤمنين
والمؤمنين
يوم يقوم الحساب.
يوم يقوم الحساب.
ربنا اغفر لي.
ربنا
Okay, ربنا آتنا
آتنا
في الدنيا حسنة في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة في الدنيا حسنة في الدنيا
الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار.
ربنا اغفر لي
ربنا اغفر لي
ولوالدي
ولوالدي
وللمؤمنين
وللمؤمنين
يوم يقوم الحساب. Okay. Okay, ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Okay, do you know Dua Qunut? Who has remembered Dua Qunut? Allahumma ihdina fi man hadait or Allahumma inna nasta'inuka. Which one do you know? Allahumma inna nasta'inuka, do you know it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Can you read it?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إنا نستعينك ونستغفرك ونؤمن بك ونتوكل عليك ونثني عليك الكيد ونشكرك ولا نكفرك ونخلع ونترك من يفترك
Allahumma iyyaka.
اللهم إياك نعبد وإياك نصلي ونسجد وإليك نسعى ونفقد ونرجو
ونرجو رحمتك
ونخشى عذابك إن عذابك بالكفار ملحق.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Ira, you should also memorize the dua kunut, okay? Ira?
Okay.
Ira? Okay, memorize the dua kunut. Inna Allahumma inna nasta'inuka or Allahumma yahdina fi man hadayt. Or you can memorize both if you can. Okay? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Good. Good.
Okay. Give me 1 minute. I just need to connect the other computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Join the computer audio. No, I did wrong. Something wrong. I need to log out with this. Computer audio. Okay, now it's on. Okay, so who did the homework?
I did.
You did? Okay, let me share the screen.
I had an issue with it. I couldn't find the homework for some reason.
Okay.
I couldn't see it. Like I tried to do it, but I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find it. Okay, I do see July 25th. So you maybe has, okay, so there are 4. So this is Haika, and we have, what's your score? 8 questions and 60, good. And then we have both
It
of
wasn't
them.
letting me do more questions. And it didn't let me all take in one screenshot for some reason.
Okay, no problem. Okay, this person accepted some on the first day. I had a large circle of friends, Abu Bakr.
I think it was A. I
Abu
wrote
Bakr.
Abu Bakr inside the class. It was both. We agreed on both did in the class.
We agreed to both on in the class? Okay.
Yes.
So why did the Prophet's household accept Islam so quickly? because they trusted the Prophet so much. Why did the Prophet keep calling people to Islam quietly? Maybe they would get in trouble. Okay. And maybe everyone knows the oneness of people accept Islam. Okay, good, mashallah. Yeah. I think the answer, let's see what Rauda wrote. Adding 10 questions and 68. Okay. Very
It was
good.
letting me do more.
Yeah, I gave you the username password if you want to do more. You log into the Sabas Academy account and then it would allow you to do. Okay. Yeah, I think the same thing the first day. The first day it was Abu Bakr. Okay, the first day. And maybe he was also among the ones who were
It
the.
said that Saeed also came to Islam, but it didn't mention on the first day.
Yeah, it didn't mention the first day. So, but they were the monks, the ones who took first. But the very first day, it was who was the first person to accept Islam?
Khadija.
Hazrat Khadija. Yeah, his wife. She was the first person because Prophet Sallam was Sadiq, truthful, right? So they knew that he never tells lies, so it must be true. Why the prophets keep calling people to Islam quietly? Believers might want to hurt him. Okay, good, mashallah. So we'll open to Quran.
Arab, why do you never do your homework?
I couldn't find the homework this week. Chill. I didn't even see it. Like I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it.
I don't know, because
I can
maybe
send
you saw
you
it
the
before.
file.
Yeah.
I can send you the file, but it only works on iMessage, so.
Okay.
You can send me the file on Discord.
Okay. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. We're doing 139. Let me just remove this and remove this. So, okay, who's reading first? Haika?
Arab.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أتوها لا جزانا في الله وهو ربنا
Rabbuna.
ورب ولنا أن
Warabbukum. Warabbukum.
وربك وربكم ولا
Warabbukum. Kum is for you. Warabbukum.
وربكم ولنا أن أعمالنا
A'maluna.
أعلمنا ولا
Amal from the word amal. A'maluna.
أعمال
Lu.
لما ولكم
Luna. A'maluna.
أعمالنا
No.
ولكم
You're still not saying it correct. A'maluna.
أعمالنا.
Yes. Good, mashallah.
ولكم
Hmm.
أعمالكم وزهن له
ونحن
مخلصون.
ونحن له مخلصون. Good, mashallah. Okay. Yeah. So the word nahnu is a pronoun, right? And it comes many times. So inshallah, when you read more times, it'll be easier for you because the words are repeated so many times. Okay. Qul, say. It's a failure. Amar tells you something. Atuhajunana. Remember? Whenever comes in the beginning of the word, say it's usually a question, like something asking. Atuhajuna, do you agree with us? Say, do you agree? Agree, argue. Atuhajunana, do you argue with us? Na, na is for us. Atuhajunana, do you agree with, do you argue with us? Fi, about Allah, of Allah. Wa huwa, while he. Wa, while or and. Huwa is he. Rabbuna, Rabb is Lord, na is our. Rabbuna, our Lord. Wa rabbukum. Wa and Rabb means Lord. Kum means yours. Oh, okay. Wa rabbukum. Wa lana means and. Lana for us. La for na us. Wa lana and for us. A'maluna. A'mal. Amal from the word deeds. A'malu. And again, na is for our. A'maluna and are our deeds. Wa and la for kum you. Walakum and for you. A'malukum. Same a'maluna, our deeds. A'malukum. Kum is for your. Same a'mal, right? A'mal is the plural of amal. A'mal, deeds. You see this S over here? It's plural. Okay, a'malukum are your deeds. Wa nahnu wa and we lahu to him mukhlisun. Mukhlisun are sincere. Okay, can you please do the reading and the translation?
Say, O Muhammad, do you argue with us about Allah while He is our Lord and your Lord? For us are our deeds, and for you are your deeds. We are sincere in deed and intention to Him.
To him. Okay, good, mashallah. Very good. Okay, so let's see. You can tell me any fail. First we do ism. So I'm going to do ism. You can mark with blue. Amal, yes. Very good. Amal is plural, deeds. And we have pronouns nahnu, kum, hu. Rab is Allah, yes.
Hua
And Rab, Lord, very good.
and
Lord,
Hua.
Rab. Hajunana.
Hua.
Hua, yes. Hua is it's a pronoun. Hua, he, right?
Us
Very
is a noun.
as pronoun, yes.
No.
Pronouns come in ism as well. Kum, yes. Okay, so let's do now Fail. Fail we do with red usually. Oops. Yes, tell me fail. We have full.
قل and
And over here,
مخلصون are sincere.
No, where's the fail?
Are sincere.
No, we just have
How about are sincere?
mukhlis is a quality, right? Mukhlisun, it comes in the ism.
But
Nahnu,
and
like, aren't they saying that we are sincere? So that means that that's an action that they are sincere.
no. You see, this word is actually the word that will be a verb would be, say, for example, mukhlisun is someone. The meme over here shows it's a what would
there's
you call
and
it?
there's and
And it's harf. Okay, so we go to harf. Harf ataf. This is harf. We have fi. Yes, fi is in harf, and I guess that's what it is. So you see, so we're talking about mukhlisun. Mukhlisun is it's not a verb because it is about the people are sincere, right? In English, it works how the object is working. For example, swimming is a verb if you're saying he is swimming. But if you say swimming is a good exercise, then swimming is a noun because you're talking about it as a thing, right? As something. So but in Arabic it's different. If it's a verb, it's a verb. If it's a noun, it's a noun. So you can't use it for the qul would be a verb, and hajj would be argue. That's something you would do. But mukhlis is here is a quality of a person. And what is it called? It's called ism maf'ul. Okay, ism file. Okay, in fail, ism file is a doer of the action. So it's an ism, and ism maf'ul. I'll write it down so just to give you an idea. So ism file is a person who does something. Do like a driver, and anyone, wherever is an ER, a singer, a cook, a writer. So these are file, doer of an action, but they are ism file. So they are ism, a driver, a teacher. These are ism. The same way, mukhlisun is a ism maf'ul. Maf'ul is something on which the action is being done, or they are, on which it's mukhlisun the quality, so it comes in ism. Mukhlisun. Okay. Okay, we did fi as a harf. Let's go to next one. And then we have this one. So the second one, I'll ask Arib. Arib, can you please read it?
Yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أن تقولون إنا إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط كانوا هودا أو نصارى قل أأنتم أعلم أم الله ومن أظلم ممن كتم شهادة عنده من الله وما الله بغافل عما تعملون.
Good, mashallah. Okay. So we're going to do okay. Always comes as or. Taquluna, you say. Taquluna, you say. Inna, that. Indeed, actually. Ibrahim alayhi salam, wa Ismail and Ismail alayhi salam, wa Ishaq and Ishaq alayhi salam, wa Yaqub and Yaqub alayhi salam. Wal asbata are and the descendants. Wal asbata kanu were Hudan, Jews, or Nasara, Christians. So do you say that? Qul, say, antum, are you, a'lamu, better knowing, or Allah, waman, and who, man is who, right? Min is from, but man who, and who, azlamu is more unjust, from the word zalama, mimman, that one who, mim, and then man again, katama, concealed, shahadatan, shahada is witness, testimony. Indahu, that he has, minallahi, from Allah, from Allah, wama, and not Allah, bighafilin, unaware. Ghafil means be unaware. So bighafil amma, of what ta'malun, you do. Okay. Maybe the translation, please.
Okay. Or do you say that Abraham and Ishmael and Isaac and Jacob and the descendants were Jews or Christians? Say, are you more knowing, or is Allah? And who is more unjust than one who conceals the testimony he has from Allah? And Allah is not unaware of what you do.
Okay. So what do the disbelievers say? That they were Jews or Christians? Of course they were Muslims. So Allah saying, does Allah know more, or do you? So it's again emphasis that all of these prophets were believers of Allah. Okay, now we're going to find oh, it went up. We want to find ism first. Very much. All the names here are ism, proper nouns. Want to do blue? Okay. Very good. Jews, Christians, very good.
Allah.
Okay.
Antum?
Good. Let's do.
And
Yes. Where is it? Antum. Yeah. Attached pronouns come in ism as well. So right. Okay. And then we go to with the green one. Fail.
تقولوا.
Very good.
كونوا. أعلم.
better.
Okay, I think that's it.
Wait, we forgot one.
Okay.
Ism.
Which one?
Allah.
I found two. But we need to go more down for let's see, this one and okay.
Yeah, Allah. So we just circle one, so we know everywhere where there's Allah, it's going to be ism jalali, right? So that comes, the name comes in ism. Okay. And ta'malun, amal, from the word amal, these are fail. Okay. Let's do a harf. Okay, let me ask Rauda, find a harf.
Okay.
Harf
Whoops.
jar. There's a harf jar.
Or.
Oh, okay, good, mashallah. Okay, Haika, give me a harf from here.
Hers from
Harf.
here is and
That's an ataf, okay. That comes in okay,
or
that's fine too.
or
Or, yes, that has been selected. Now you have to give, what's
Woman.
that? That is correct, you are right. Or, and
a
what else?
a
What?
a
Yes, where's a?
testimony.
I told you this does not exist in English, in Arabic. There's this, like, is, and these things are used in English to make sense. Here it's shahada, it's just showing it's one. It's only showing it's singular. That's it. Okay.
From maybe
So I'm asking you, tell me harf jar. The word next to it becomes majroor or e sound. Just tell me harf jar. Or has been selected. Harf jar. Okay, let me show you. Harf jar is here from. Okay.
yeah, from
From min harf jar. So it's a harf specifically asking you where is harf jar. So you would say min. Here fi and min are harf jar. So they are jar with specific name because they are specific purpose. The word besides it becomes the e sound. Okay, so here there's no fi, but there is min. Correct, mashallah. Okay, whose turn is it now? It is Rauda.
yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تلك أمة قد خالت لها ما كسبت
Kasabat.
ولكم ما كسبتم ولا تسألون عما كانوا يعملون.
Good. Barakallah. Tilka. Oops. Where's the pen? Okay, tilka is a ism ishara. It tells you tilka, this and that. Tilka. It comes in ism. Okay. Ummatun. Ummat is a community. Qad, which khalat has passed away. Laha, for it. Ma, what kasabat, it earned. Kasabat comes a lot it for earning as well. Wa la kum, wa and then la and then kum. And wa and la for kum, you. And for you, ma, what kasabtum, you have earned. Kasaba, earned, and tum, you. Wala and not. Tus aluna. Tus aluna, you will be asked. Okay. Tus aluna, you'll be asked. From the word sa'ala. Sa'ala means ask. Amma, about what kanu, they used to ya'malun, do. Okay, translation please. Rauda?
Oh, I was muted. Okay. This is a nation which is passed on. It will have the consequence of what it earned, and you will have what you have earned. And you will not be asked what they used to do.
What they used to do. So you just are supposed to, you're going to be answerable to what you do. So mashallah, what we did, just one is finished. I'm going to start next week, just two, inshallah. Okay. So I'm going to mark it here. Okay. I'm going to do word meaning as well. So here, okay, we did that word meaning already. I'm going to remove that. Okay. Who's going to tell me a fail?
I have a question, Miss Saba.
Yeah.
We have very few chapters left in the Islamic studies. So what will we do after we finish the whole book?
Next book, we move to the next one. So if we're doing level 4, we can do 5, 6, 7, we can do up till 10. It keeps going on and on. We have up till grade 12.
I didn't know there was a next book.
Oh yes, there is, right? And so we bring the, like, you see, these topics will also be taught in grade 5 and 6, but there'll be a little bit more information. But it won't be exactly the same topics, but everything is related to each other, right? For example, when we read Salah, then we read Quranic verses too, right? So then the Quran and Salah is connected. So this is how things are connected. So we have nothing to, we have a lot of material. I like this Dar es Salaam book, Islamic Studies. So inshallah, we'll continue with the next one. We have a lot, and you guys are also going to the next grade, right? So the book, next level book will be good for you. And we can do 2 books. There are 50 weeks, right? And there are 30 chapters. So we can do approximately, almost 2 books in 1 year. Okay, make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, okay, Rauda, tell me a ism.
An ism is community.
Good, mashallah. A community is ism. And also I told you tilka is this, is ism ishara. So basically it comes in ism, but there are also specific words for it, right? For pointers, this, that, when you point to something. So that comes in ism too. Ism ishara, that's specific. Community, very good. Okay. Haika and ism.
An ism in here
Another
is
one for you.
rather a community.
Yeah.
So
Radha,
you is an ism.
you, yes. Where is it?
It's at and what's end for you.
Okay, let me just allow him. Yes. You, and these are, these are pronouns, and pronouns come in ism too, right? You, I, he, she, it, right? So very good. Okay, Arif, your turn. Any ism? So let me just say ha, and you also said kum, you, very good. And Arif and ism? Is Arif there?
Yeah, I'm just pointing at it right now.
Yes. So Rauda said ummat, and Haika said kum, like kum and the attached pronouns. So now it's your turn. So you have to say the one other hasn't said.
I said nu, which is they, and tu, which is you.
Okay, good. Attached pronouns are also
And
ism.
you
Very
said
good. Okay, let's go to, sorry, fail. Doing wrong colors, but that's fine. Okay, fail. Haika, fail.
fair.
A fail in here is used, past,
Very good. Has passed away. Khalat. Very good. Okay, Rauda, you can tell one.
okay. A fail Okay. Earned.
Very good, mashallah.
You stole my
Earn.
pen. Come on.
Kasabat, it earned. From kasaba is earning. And now I see the pointers. You are correct. Arif, and mashallah, you pointed the right words. Now your turn. You can tell me any one more.
Let's see. I already wanted to ask earned.
Very good. You did this one. You did this one. And this one correct.
I
And
didn't have
Khalat
it.
correct.
Pass.
Very good. Okay.
What else is? Oh no, no mind. I can't find anymore.
Okay. Rauda is coming back. I think we're having internet problem. Maybe another problem. Let
For
me
me,
show.
it kept showing me things that for me, it kept showing me things on my iPad that I never drew, so I had to leave like 2 times.
Yeah, I see. That's fine. Now, sometimes it comes, even my other screen, it shows so many ads. I don't know. Okay. Now we will do harf. Okay, one harf each, please. So everyone gets a chance, right? So where is the, okay, you can tell me that
You.
you, no, you is a pronoun. A pronoun comes in, noun, pronoun, adjective,
Oh.
adverbs, all these come in ism.
Oh. A
Pronouns are
word that cannot stand on its own. So for in laha.
la is correct. Ha is a attached pronoun. So ha is pronoun comes to ism. So only la, ma, la, you know.
Wait, I think you need to enable your own like pen so that we don't have to glitch. It doesn't glitch for us. Because for me, if I draw
No,
without you turning on your
no,
pen,
you're right. Actually, it was the last one, so I didn't go back to it. I have to go back. It's not showing on my screen. Sometimes, you know, because I went back to admit someone, so that option is not showing right now. But that's okay. We can talk about. We almost okay. Do you want
I
me to
think,
bring the pen?
I think if you leave the app, I think if you close the app and turn it back on, it will.
Yeah, then it will work. Now it's here. You see, I have to go back and then. Okay, let me bring it back down. So sometimes it doesn't give me the options. When it doesn't give me the option, then it doesn't give you the option too. Oops. Because I have to open it first.
Yeah, and then it causes me to leave. Yeah, here it left. It made me leave again.
Oh, let me do that. Now it's working. Okay, where were we? Yes, we're over here. Okay, so now we're at Harf, and I'm going to open it so you can make colors with yellow. Yellow, so we said la. I think Haika said that. Very good, mashallah. La over here, la over here. Very good. The kum and ha are attached pronouns, and pronoun comes in ism. And la, very good. Let me see. Qad, okay, good. And Rauda, you want to tell one?
I told the la one. Haika hasn't gone yet.
Oh, okay, good. And I can see.
Actually, I told the past for fail, but for her is and or from.
Or what? Ma. Istafama. What is it called? Istafama means asking. Harf istama is istafama. Yeah, have to check that one. Anyways, so we have done ism. We have fail, and we had more fails here. Khalat, kasaba, sa'ala. You know, the root words I can write, so you would know more. That will make more sense if I go with this red one. So kasaba is actually the verb This that is for the femininity. Khala, very good. Kasab, sa'ala, asked. Tus'alun, you'll be asked. Amala, do. So they were actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fail. And then we have la as harf here. So we don't have harfe jar. Okay, good, mashallah. So we're going to end it, inshallah. So if the first juice is done, inshallah, we go to the next one next week. So we're going to go Islamic studies a little bit. Prophet Muhammad Sallam and Abu Talib, but this is how. The next chapter is chapter 33. And someone is back who is, I think Arif is having problem with
The thing is,
connection.
if I accidentally do something, so like if my finger is on something and you turn off the annotation before my finger left, then it causes
It kicks it out?
it causes me to be kicked out.
Oh, okay. Different things, technology, you don't know what's going on. Anyway, so let's start chapter. Okay, Prophet Muhammad Sallam is to be continued.
You didn't let me in.
Oh, you're not in? I can hear you, so I thought probably you're in.
I mean, my iPad isn't in.
Okay, now you're in. Okay, so 33. So who's going to start reading?
Arab again.
Okay, Arif.
Islam and Quraysh. 3 years passed quickly. Allah's Messenger ﷺ called people to Islam quietly. People began to give up idolatry and come to the fold of Islam. Men and women accepted the new faith, and everyone in Mecca was talking about it. The Quraysh, at the outset, gave no importance to the movement of Islam. It did not look like causing them any harm or putting them in danger. They, therefore, did not go beyond poking fun at believers, jeering at them, and hurting them with their tongue. However, in some cases, mischief mongers among the Quraysh also attacked individual Muslims physically. Once Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas was performing prayer in a mountain pass along with a few Muslims. A few pagans passed by him and tried to stop the Muslims from praying by force. Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas rose against them, and a disbeliever received an injury from his sword. Once Allah's Messenger ﷺ and Ali ibn Talib and Ali anhu, were performing prayer in a mountain pass. Abu Talib arrived at the scene. He kept silent watching them. When the prayer was over, he said, "What is this faith that you have adopted?" "This is the faith of Ibrahim," they said, and added, "You should also accept it." "I will not give up the religion of my ancestors," and said, turning to Ali, "My son, I'm sure he will lead you to nothing but good."
Okay, it's a short chapter today. Okay, so who's going to do film? Okay, we can tell one after the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam preached Islam for how many years?
3.
3?
No. 23?
Not 3, of course not 3.
20 something, 20 odd number.
Yeah,
Yes,
23.
very good, mashallah. So he became prophet at the age of 40, right? The first wahi that came. And then, so that's when he started preaching at the age of 40, right? And then he did for 3 was secretly, but the whole term is he passed away at the age 63. So 23, 40, 63 minus 40 is 23. So the Quran was revealed in 23 years, and he was preaching for 23 years. Now we do see that there was something for 3 years. I think that he was they were called the people quietly. Okay, so that wasn't like he was calling for 3 years quietly, but the total period was 23. So the Prophet ﷺ preached Islam for, so here it's not saying quietly, so we can write 23 years, right? If it was quietly, then we would have written 3 years.
I think, according to me, it's supposed to be like, I'm just giving my opinion. I think it's supposed
Yeah.
to mean how far he has preached in our story. So right now, how far we are in the story is that he's preached only 3 years. So I think they're asking, according to the story, how long did he preach? As you know, as long as we are right now. So I would give my guess of 3 years because, right, I think it's supposed to go with the storyline of, when
Why we write for
Yes.
like
It
in
makes sense.
Quran it says blank number of years, but quietly you can say 3 years. So write both
23.
Yeah. So
because
if
it
you
doesn't specify if it's
no,
quietly or not quietly.
because it's not written quietly, so both the answers will be acceptable. What Arif is saying is that because we're according to the chapter, it's written 3 years, but the question is not complete, right? Because when you read the question that the Prophet ﷺ preached Islam for how many years? So anyone, when you ask a general question, people would say 23 years. So if you want to write 3 years, that's correct too. But you know what you can do? Arif, you can say the Prophet ﷺ preached Islam for 23 years and then write quietly after to make it more sense, like to be more accurate. So if you write for 23 years, it will be accepted as correct answer, because we all know if you write 3 years, that's all totally fine too. But then after years, write quietly. So it makes it very clear. Yes? And your homework can do that way.
Yeah.
So both answers will be acceptable. But when you write 3, just make sure you write after years quietly as well. You can write in brackets if you like. A disbeliever was hurt from the sword of.
And it was someone, Abi Waqas.
Yes.
Saad
Saad
ibn Abi Waqas.
Waqas.
The son of Abi Waqas.
Yes. Okay, very good. Next, Islam is also known as the faith of.
Ibrahim alayhi salatu.
Ibrahim alayhi salam.
Yes, very good, mashallah. Answer the following questions. How did the Quraysh behave towards the believers?
The Quraysh didn't mind seeing them, didn't mind the new religion, as they thought, not the new religion, necessarily their religion, I would say, because they didn't see Islam as a threat to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Yes?
didn't see like
They didn't
Muslims
see them as
hurting
like a
people
problem.
and stuff.
They didn't see them as an overtaking force, kind of like that, I guess. People never, they didn't see, the Quraysh didn't see the Islam as an overtaking force or an important, or like an important group of people.
They were causing some mischief, okay. But the Quraysh, in some cases, mischief among the Quraysh also attacked the Muslim physically. One said, okay, like the sword thing, how that happened. But because they were doing it quietly, so they were not opposing them as well, right? They didn't take it as a threat. Okay, very good. Next, did Abu Talib accept Islam?
No, he said that I would like to stay on the religion of his forefathers.
Of his ancestors. Very good, mashallah. Okay, so this chapter is done, and we can go to
IXL.
IXL. Okay.
IXL. Yay.
Yay. Why are you sitting on the middle of a road? You're gonna get squashed by a car.
But there are no cars.
But you're sitting in the middle of a road. So there must be cars. Like how
And
could
you want to see this? It's my favorite background.
Well, now you're overtaking the girl.
It's
By the way,
me.
you guys must look.
Yeah, it's a nice background.
Oh, you got the
Then-
mountain thing?
I got it from the library.
You have to return it, right? Or you put it there.
Yeah, I'm supposed to return it in like
I got something from the library too.
3 weeks. I have 3 weeks to read this book. So far, I'm only on like page 52.
And how many pages are something from the library?
I read 52 pages in 2 days. That's also because I went
That's
outside.
actually pretty good.
No, actually, I finished one book in 1 day, so I'm kind of still behind right now. I'm very fast. I read one book in a day.
Did you
Oh,
read
that's
the
a good speed.
Potter book in 1 day?
What?
Did you read the Harry Potter book in 1 day?
I could, but I don't want to read it because it's boring.
Hey!
Like, God, with all the monsters in it, my guy, what are you? Like, bro.
I mean, the only monster is the boggart.
Like, some kind of spider who eats you.
That's Aragog. He's trying to trick you.
Okay, now it's showing me
Yeah,
properly.
he's actually Aragog is actually nice. Echo, why didn't you change your profile pic into something Harry Potter-ish? I like sunset.
But yeah, like, seriously, Harry Potter, you look at a monster and you die. Come on.
No.
Yeah, that
Snake
happened.
bit Harry and he didn't die.
That was the second monster. If the monster makes eye contact with you, you die. Like, what is it? I watched the second movie, and if you see the monster in its eyes, you basically just die. What? That makes no sense.
No, the second movie is when Harry goes into the dungeon thingy. Chamber of Secret.
Yeah, the dungeon, the weird dungeon thing.
Then he gets bit by a snake.
Yeah, the weird big snake.
On his arm.
And then Lord Voldemort comes back, and Tom is actually Lord Voldemort, and like somehow he just comes back from life after death. Like, what is that? How is that an interesting book or movie, whatever?
Do you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you see the math question?
Yes.
Okay, who's going to do this one?
Oh, I'll do it easy. 5 times 14 equals to 5 times 10 plus 5 times 4. Which is basically 70.
Okay, you know, I can't see the screen, so I have to see what's wrong with it.
But yeah, I don't really want to read Harry Potter books because it's basically just, oh my God. Haika.
Haika.
Why? Why in the world? By the way, Rhoda, what is your background?
I'll move.
Ravenclaw, like no one else? What's that supposed to mean?
Something is wrong here.
Rhoda, what's that supposed to mean?
What do you want to know?
Is that some kind of like your channel stuff or something like that?
A what?
How can I make it?
Is that like your YouTube channel stuff or something like that?
It's an edit I made.
It's a what?
It's an edit I made.
To what?
Harry Potter backgrounds.
Oh,
The
cool.
question is multiply. You can use the model to help.
It's easy. 5 times 10 plus 5 times 4 equals to...
This is too hard for me.
It's way too easy for me. It's
I just don't understand. Okay, 5 times, sorry. Yeah, some for
Times
5 times
10
what's the 10
plus 5 times 4 equals to 70. And here's the explanation to it. This is something known as the distributive property. So hard. Distributive property. Now, the distributive property, what you do in it is that you take, okay, can I annotate?
Yes, go ahead. Okay, you want to annotate? Okay.
Your voice.
The amount of things on the screen, okay. So basically, distributive property refers to something like this. So you see here we have 5 times 14, right? Oh my goodness, stop distracting me, guys. Stop it. Okay, seriously, stop it. So the distributive property is that we have 5 times 14, right?
Yeah.
And 5 times 14, 5 times 10. So we take this and we get rid of the 1. And 1 is actually in the tens place, so it becomes 10, right?
Yes.
4 is in the ones place, so it's 4. Now you multiply both of these by 5. Okay? Then I'm going to clear off. Then you get 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 4 is 20. You get 70. Brother, why do you look so bored?
So, did you get it, Haika and Rhoda?
Yeah, my mom. Why do you multiply 5 times 10 then?
5 times 10 is basically, okay, look.
Why is it, isn't it supposed to be like 9? Because 9 plus 5 is 14.
So basically in the distributive property, you multiply 5 times 10 and 5 times 4. The reason why we take 10 and not 1 is because 1 is in the tens place. So 1 becomes 10 and 4 stays 4. Because 10, okay, look, now we take this and 10 plus 4 equals to 14, right?
Yeah.
So you understand this. So basically you're going to take 5 times 10, 5 times 4 also equals to 14 times 5.
Oh.
So look, basically, since 10 plus 4 equals to 14, 5 times 10 plus 5 times 4 also equals to 5 times 14, because 10 plus 4 is 14, and 5 go together, 5 times 14.
Oh.
Dig it?
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me tell you in another way, okay? You have to keep in mind the thing is 5 times 14. So if you do 14 times 5 is 5 4s are 20, carry 2, and 5 is a 5, 6, 70. Now this should be the answer. When it says equal, it means this value has to be equal to this value, and again equal, it means it has to be the same value. Whenever we have equal, it means this value and this value has to be same because of the equal sign. Okay, so you know the answer has to be 70. 4 times 15, 14 times 5 is 70. Okay, now over here, do you know BEDMAS? BEDMAS?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so you do the brackets first, exponents, division, then multiplication, and addition, subtraction at the end. So this is the rule that we follow to do our calculation. If we don't follow this, what will happen? We'll get the wrong answer. So here, if you see 5 times 10 is 50, okay? And 5 times 4 is 20, right? And if you add 50 plus 20, what's 50 plus 20?
70.
70. So that's why over here 10 will come to make it equal. Okay? Do you understand that, Rauda? And yeah, okay. So let's submit.
AKA the distributive property.
Very good.
Oh, easy. 8, okay, 8 times 10 plus 8 times 4. 80 plus 8 times 4 is, so that's 8. 8.
Yeah, what do you want me to write?
8. 8.
80 plus?
And in the answer, we write 100 and, oh, I can't think of it. Can you guys stop putting on filters?
Okay.
112. 112.
112. Okay. So if you see 4 times 8, it's 32, okay, 3, 1 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 112. And so you can see this value is equal to the last value, and middle, you have to make sure it's the same value. Okay, that's a distributive property. We have 8 times 10, 80, and then 8 times 4 is 32, and 32 plus 80 is 112. Do you understand that, Rhoda and
Yeah.
Haika?
Well understood.
Okay, so we'll do a few questions. I'm going to ask you. Let Arif do this first. Okay, if you understand, Haika, can you do this one? Oh, sorry, not Haika, Rhoda.
Okay. 8 times 16 equals 8 times 10 plus what?
So these 3 values should be the same.
Shouldn't it be for the first blank?
You want to write on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 8 times 16 equals 8 times 10 plus blank. Shouldn't it be 6 because 10 plus 6 equals... But 6 times 6 cannot be equal to
Okay.
18.
Distributive
So
property.
18?
Remember the distributive property. 8 times 10 plus 8 plus blank times 6. So since we're using 8 in the 8 times 10, we're also going to be using 8 in the 8 times 6, because we're also using 8 in the 8 times 16. So all of them are supposed to be 8.
Okay, so what do you want to write over here? Which number comes here?
8 or 18, I'm not sure.
If you see if you see 16, you can see what are the multiples of 16. So if it's 8 times 10 already, so then you have 8 times 6. Do you see it?
Because you see,
Oh, yeah.
because in the distributive property, we're only doing 8 times 10 and 8 times 6, right? Because we're doing 8 times 1 and 8 times 6, and 1 is in the tens place, so 10. Now,
so you're trying to break it down.
yes, basically, yes.
Yes.
It's like how you break down chemical compounds.
Oh.
Yes. Do you get it?
Get it?
Now you
Yeah.
can multiply and tell me the answer.
Yeah. Now I get it.
It's simple once you get it, but if you think it's hard, it's hard.
It was actually, I didn't know what it meant, so I just started doing it in my mind the same way that it's on the screen right now.
Wow, you really got to understand math and physics, quantum relationships, etc.
Okay, this is going to help you with your table. So it becomes, the more math you do, the more easy it becomes. So what's the answer? You have to tell me the answer too. 8 times 16.
128.
128.
Yeah, I did not object. It's correct. Uh-oh, lag, minor lag.
I want to agree with that. Let's see what.
Uh-oh. What just happened?
It's not.
What's wrong with the internet? It's going round and round.
It just cut from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it just me or did anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
Like she just went like lag, and then she was like,
Oh, this probably the connection that made it sound like that. Okay. So 5 times 17 is equal to what times 10 and 5 times 7?
Can I do this? I already know
Go
the
ahead.
answer. So it's
Okay.
5. So 5. And 85.
And what's the answer?
85.
Everyone agrees with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good, mashallah.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say one thing. If you want to get better at tables, do physics.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use the model. You can use the model for help, you know.
I know, but it's just way too easy for me. So yeah.
Okay. Fine. So now it's going to be Haika. You want to try this?
Let's go. You got this.
Okay. I just don't know how to multiply by 7. Haika. Let me show you. Okay. So 7 times 13.
You can
7
share- you
times
can-
2. So if you break it down, so 7 times 10. First do that. 7 times 10 is 70. Okay. 70. 77. Then. And then 84. Wait, what? 84 is 7 times 13.
No, she just straight up added the answer. She did like, since 7 times 10 is 70, 77.
No, Haika. So remember to always. It's 84, Appa.
You're actually supposed to listen to the distributive properties slash.
Look. You see the 7? You're also supposed to put a 7 here. In the blank. So 7 times 3, what is that? 7 times 3. Yeah, what is it? 23.
It's 21.
21. 7, 14, 21. Yeah.
21.
Okay. 21. So what is 70 plus 21? It is 91. And that is your answer.
Okay. So as you can see, it's been divided. 7 times 13 is equal to 7 times 10 plus 7 times 3. So that becomes 7 times 13, right? And then it's
91.
91.
Call 911 for help. 911 for help.
Good job. We're in the middle now. Multiply. You can use the model to help as well. So Heike can do this. Heike, you can do.
Yeah, I think I can do this.
Oh wait, actually, can I explain it in a different way? I just want to show you guys some other explanation. It's actually, it makes life way easier. Can you actually put it in portrait mode? Can you put it in like straight up standing mode? Can you put the phone in standing mode?
Okay.
Because then it makes it easier for me to write, because if you put it in like sleeping mode, it's gonna go like everywhere. So can you just put it on standing mode? Yeah.
Like that?
So that's way easier. Yeah. So to make life way easier, here's another way to do it. This is 3. See it? Right? So there's 3 columns and there's 12 rows. Right? So now we're gonna break it down. So we have 3 times 10, which is this table right here. So 3 times 10 is 30. So this is 30. And then we have 3 times 2, which is that table over there. Because see, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Times 2.
That's 6.
That means the total answer is
36.
So now you get it. So this will be, so the column. So the first number always, the first number. Okay, so this number and this number.
It is
So this number and
12.
okay.
The first number is 12, and then the last blank is 36.
Wait, look. So the first number, you see the first numbers always are the columns, right? We have the rows. We have 1, 2, 3 rows, and then we have the second number, which is the column. We have 12 columns, blank number of columns, and 2 columns. So now you get it.
Okay. So what happened? Okay. I think I kind of dropped the phone, I think. Yeah. Okay. So now, what is the number, Haika, coming over here?
The number. So
Mhm.
the last number is 36.
Last number 36. Okay, I'll write 36 over here. And what about here?
How many? Okay, Haika. So this number would be how many columns are there in the first table? In the blue table.
12.
No, in the blue one. In the blue one. How many are there in the blue one? Just in the blue one, not including the orange.
How
Just
many are on the top just in the teal? 10. Not counting yellow, just the teal. 10.
so then that number is 10. So you get it now?
The first one is always the blue side, and the second one always is counting the yellow side. Or if they switch up the colors, then yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you can imagine it as two tables squished together into one table.
So
Or
the
imagine
12
as
has been broken down to 10 and 2. So 3 times 12 is 3 times 10 plus 3 times 2. Do you get it? 12 is broken down into 10 and 2. Okay? So do you understand, Haika?
Yes.
Good job. Okay, let's see the question now. Arif, you can do this one.
so 3 times 10 and 3 times 8, 8. So this will be 30 plus 3 times 8. 3 times 8 is 25. No, 24. 24. So 24 plus 30 equals to 74. 74.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because 3 times 8 is 24 and 3 times 10 is 30. Oh, sorry, 54.
Yes.
I accidentally doubled the second number.
Okay. So it's 3 times 10 is 30 and 8 times 3 is 24. So 24 plus 30 is 54.
I accidentally doubled the first digit of the second number.
Okay, no problem. So, Haika can do this one.
You
3
guys
times
up here.
15. So
So for this one, you have to break it up by yourself.
45.
Good job.
I
Did you
just
Everyone agrees with
like
that?
multiplied.
Did you just add up?
Yeah. There are many ways of doing it, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, Rauda, your turn.
Okay. 50 plus 45, which is 95.
Okay, now you guys are just straight up stealing my tricks.
Okay. Everyone agrees with that? Yeah,
Yeah.
press ability. Good job.
Like in our, can you turn on your camera?
No, I'm not turning on my camera, sorry.
Okay. Who wants to do this one?
I'll do
Let's
it.
Matt.
I'll volunteer on doing it.
Okay, Arif.
So it's 70 plus 21. That equals to 91. Physics. If you ever need help, call 911.
Okay, good job. Next, okay, Rauda.
Okay. 18 plus 60, which is 78.
So you have 6 times 10 is 60, and 6 times 3 is 18. So you said 78?
Yes.
Everyone agrees? Good job. Okay, Haika can do this one.
5 times 14 is 70.
Good job. Okay, Arif's turn. These are easy.
Okay, so 8
That's
times 10
90.
is
It's
80,
90.
8 times 5 is 40.
90.
That all add up to 120.
Okay. Who was saying 90?
Me.
Haika?
90. Because
Okay.
10. Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was 15. I thought it was 5.
Okay. 8 5s are 40, right? 8 times 10 is 80. And 8 times 5 is 40. What 80 plus 40 is?
120.
Good job. Where at? Okay, multiply. You can use the model for help. It's very easy. Anyone can do it.
Can I do it again?
Go ahead.
So 80 plus basically, oh my goodness, bro. Okay, 80 plus, how much is it? 8 times 4 is 32. So 112. Rhoda, what's it with like the spooky TV show?
Wow.
You guys with a scary TV show or something? Because I'm not getting scared. Yeah,
Okay.
Bro, it's not supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be a cute background, you know?
Haika, your turn.
is that a ghost? And rainbow trail behind it or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that rainbow trail that basically is really bad.
But
Is it like a sandwich cookie of like cookie pops or what even is that thing? Tart pops, something like that. Cake pops.
it's supposed to be a GIF.
I've heard of the neon cat. I've never heard of the No, that's not a neon cat. The neon cat throws a rainbow trail in its back, yo.
Okay, Haika, can you do this one, please?
I don't think so. I can do it.
Okay, what's 7 times 10?
70.
Very good. So at least from 17, you found 7 times 10 is 70. Very good. What is 7 times 7?
7 times 7.
You might have to be smart in your, you're going to the next grade. Your math. 7 times, you know your table.
42.
At
42.
least up to 12. Wrong. 7 times
49. Where is your brain? 49.
49. 7 times 7
I was
is
thinking
49.
6 times 7.
Is your brain somewhere in Hawaii? Taking a vacation
Yes.
on the beach?
No, it says right here.
So
Dad,
10
no,
times 7 is 70. 70 plus 49, what's the answer?
119.
119.
Woohoo.
Okay, it's very easy. You just have to do the 10 first. We're in the challenge zone.
Yay. Deathmatch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I
Only
will
for on.
challenge the
Yes.
90.
Okay, I'm going too fast. If we make a mistake, we go back. So I'm just going to write what you're going to be saying.
55. 55.
I said it first.
Good job.
I'm smarter than you. Haha, I told you. 30 plus 9 equals to 27. So 57. Brother, we can't hear you. You're just babbling something out. 90 plus 4. 9 times 4 is... I got lost. 36. 126.
All right.
Beating the death match, yo. Last question.
Turn your camera on.
60.
96.
96. I said I said it first. I said it first.
First, I got it
Rhoda?
first.
I said it first. I said it first. I said it first.
I said first.
No, I said it first.
Rhoda
said
said this one.
I said it first.
Stop.
And I get to choose the IXL because I get to choose the brainpop because I did most of it.
Okay, so we get more time today. So we have time spent 24 minutes, 20 out of 20, no mistakes, and 100 marks. Excellent. So
I
let's,
have a question.
what do we have today?
Rhoda, how do you
What?
change the background on an iPad?
The what?
The background on an iPad.
You go to more, and then you press back filters.
Okay, more, and then what?
Backgrounds and filters.
I can't find it.
What? What type of
Is it an iPad mini or something like that?
Okay, let me see how it goes.
iPad? I have an iPad
So you
6.
go to,
Why is the 91 still there?
More. Oh, I don't know how I don't have it. Okay, hold up. Join audio Wi-Fi. Ouch, my brain hurts.
Why is the 91 still there?
What do you mean 91?
where's 91?
Do you
Wait,
see it? No.
Maybe, maybe your screen is frozen.
I'm so confused.
You're like zoomed in.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello. Are you sitting on the sofa?
No, I'm sitting on my couch. I'm sitting on my gaming chair.
Do you have a gaming chair?
Yeah. It's basically an office gaming chair, whatever.
And then you play games on there, that's all.
No, not necessarily. I do classes and stuff. It's supposed to be luxurious, quote unquote.
Well, I kind of have a gaming chair.
Show me.
How come you're muted? Me and Rose are sitting at the same spot.
What?
See? See? I am kidding. This is my bed and that is her bed and we got the same bed.
Nice. I wonder what bed you have because I'm dying. I can't find the meeting setting. Look, this is all the things I have. Wait, hold up. If I
Oh my
turn
god. Brain pop is for today.
this is all I have right now.
Topic is,
What?
Yeah, these are all the meeting
I
settings.
have everything.
I
I
think
have-
Rhoda has more features on her Zoom. Right?
Yeah.
Rhoda, you
I
have more
think
features on your
I think it's because of like maybe I have a newer version of iPad than you. I don't know.
Possibly, or it's possibly because I didn't sign in.
My iPad version is
I have the newest iPad version, my friend, and the newest Zoom version.
I have
it was showing
iPad 6.
on my side as well. If you see, okay.
I
If you
think it's
see
because I didn't log
on
in.
this, it says virtual background. What does your show, Rhoda?
Mine, I press more and then there's lots of options that said chat, enable original sound, meeting settings, minimize meeting and backgrounds and filters, and then disconnect audio.
I think it's because I need to probably like log in with my account.
Why not you try on your computer?
Oh, because I'm on a Chromebook.
Do you have virtual background?
I'm trying to
You have
log
the
in.
virtual background
Oh
option?
wait, hold up, be right back. I'm gonna be right back to the meeting.
Okay.
I have the
I
original
still
sound.
see the blank and another blank in 91 from our IXL. It's still on the screen.
Arif Sheikh is here. Okay, give me 1 second. How come? I don't know. I don't see it. We have something, all of us have something different.
Okay, I'm going to rejoin
Okay.
you.
Me and Rhoda have the same thing.
I'm right now logging in with my account. No. Someone give me the meeting pass. Okay.
Someone else is here.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
So we have 530 634 7440. Now I think I should be able to do my meeting virtual background stuff, whatever.
So
Heike's name backwards is
has
Akia.
virtual background, right? I have it too.
Heike's name backwards is Akia. And my name backwards is,
Can't find it.
let's see.
I don't know.
Oh, wait. My name backwards is this.
Hold up. What? Haduar. Haduar.
Arab's name is backwards is
Biral.
Let's see.
Zero.
I know it's Biral. I know that already.
What?
Okay.
Wait, no. It should be biryani.
Why biryani?
Because it's yummy.
What?
That's a fact.
True, biryani is quite yummy.
Okay.
And I'm trying to fix.
Keep creating aha moments together. See how, no matter where it's taking place. So this is it starting? Allowing me to.
Does the backgrounds and filter option pop up, Arab?
I'm literally just sending Zoom that there's no virtual background.
So you don't have the option Arif for virtual background?
Yes.
Even if you logged in?
Yes.
So
I just sent the Zoom that there's something wrong with my thing. I just sent them. So now I'm waiting for them to reply.
That's sus.
What do you mean, sus? It's called
Bruh.
a problem.
Zoom is trying to betray you.
Zoom probably just betrayed me right now.
Play the brain pop.
She's not here. Wait, is she? Yeah, she
no,
is.
I'm playing it, but I can't see why. I think what I have to do is turn it like this first.
And then
it's
play
going
it
to
and then
work.
continue. True.
Okay, now it's going to work. Oh, how is this game?
You know, I will share my screen then.
I could possibly share my screen too.
I want to share my screen this time. Brian?
She just did it.
Dear Tim and Moby, can you tell us about Lewis and Clark? Thanks, Mrs. McGowan's class. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark were two of the most famous explorers in American history. From 1804 to 1806, they led an expedition through the newly annexed Western Territory of the United States. They traveled 7,400 miles from the mouth of the Missouri River to the Pacific Ocean and back. All right, enough with the credits. In 1803, President Thomas Jefferson approved the Louisiana Purchase, the sale of a huge piece of land from France to the U.S., stretching from the Gulf of Mexico to Canada. With the stroke of a pen, our country doubled in size. But neither the
It's frozen.
It is frozen.
Meriwether Lewis. And Lewis chose fellow Army officer William Clark to be his partner. Lewis and Clark assembled the Corps of Discovery, a team of 31 people and one dog. The Corps was made up entirely of soldiers, with one exception. A black man named York, who was enslaved. to William Clark. The Corps set off near St. Louis in May 1804, following the Missouri River westward in 3 boats. During these first days, Clark was busy navigating and making maps.
Really glitchy.
Frozen again. You know, maybe I can share my screen.
You know, I already have brainpop open.
I already have brainpop open.
I already have the video open.
I already have the video open.
They were
I already have the video open. Friend.
Can you move it back?
I'm just about to press play in the video.
I know, same.
Miss Saba,
Miss Saba, can one of us share? That means me.
I want to share. I want to share. I want to share.
I want to share. I want to share. Okay.
close, move it back.
Whoever shares first.
Hey.
Yeah, whoever shares first. Miss Saba, can one of us share? Because it's really laggy on your side.
It says our. Yes.
What happened?
Actually, it was very laggy from your side, so we decided that one of us should share. And then,
Dear Tim and Moby, can you tell us?
wait, what? What did you step in? Miss Saba, you're very laggy.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Very laggy. That's why
Oh.
one of us would present.
Oh, so whose screen is this?
No, that's your screen. All we can see is your screen.
Can I share the screen?
No, wait, and whoever shares it first, come on.
Okay, no, now it's going to work fine.
Because you're very laggy. We can barely like see your screen.
It said our internet connection is strong, so.
Yeah, same here. It was your internet.
Okay, I have to change the internet then. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to.
Uh-oh, here goes the lag. Can any of you all hear her?
No.
Not me either.
I want to share the screen
Now I'm gonna share the screen, friend.
because an iPad is way better than a computer.
No, a computer is better than an iPad.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, now we can't hear it.
Okay, maybe I have to share the voice, enable voice.
Or can I share my screen because I already have the video open?
Yeah, no, same.
You want to share the screen? Okay, let me just close this first. Okay, you want to share the screen?
Yes.
Now share it. Okay.
Desktop. Sure. Got it.
Hey.
Whoever can share it first.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna play it.
Arctic screen. Okay.
Dear Tim and Moby,
Could you guys hear it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
can you tell us about Lewis and Clark? Thanks, Mrs. McGowan's class. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark were 2 of the most famous explorers in American history. From 1804 to 1806, they led an expedition through the newly annexed Western Territory of the United States. They traveled 7,400 miles from the mouth of the Missouri River to the Pacific Ocean and back. All right, enough with the credits. In 1803, President Thomas Jefferson approved the Louisiana Purchase, the sale of a huge piece of land from France to the U.S., stretching from the Gulf of Mexico to Canada. With the stroke of a pen, our country doubled in size. But neither the French nor the Americans knew exactly how big the territory was or what it was like. But the hundreds of indigenous nations who lived there did. So Jefferson put together an expedition to gather info about the land and contact the native people. Jefferson also wanted to take over the fur trade in the West. To lead the group, Jefferson chose his own secretary, Army Captain Meriwether Lewis. And and Lewis chose fellow Army officer William Clark to be his partner. Lewis and Clark assembled the Corps of Discovery, a team of 31 people and 1 dog. The Corps was made up entirely of soldiers, with one exception, a black man named York, who was enslaved to William Clark. The Corps set off near St. Louis in May 1804, following the Missouri River westward in 3 boats. During these first days, Clark was busy navigating and making maps. Meanwhile, Lewis was often on shore, studying rocks, animals, and plant life. Over the course of the next 2 years, they encountered more than 50 Native American nations. They held ceremonial meetings, following guidelines dictated by President Jefferson. Like this meeting with a group of Hidatsa chiefs, they were urged to trade freely with Americans and accept U.S. authority. Yeah, early on they had a tense encounter with the Lakota, also called the Teton Sioux. The Lakota chiefs weren't impressed by their gifts and presentations. They demanded that the Corps pay a much larger toll to continue up the river. When they tried to prevent the boats from leaving, weapons were drawn. Fortunately, Chief Black Buffalo stepped in and diffused the crisis. But in most cases, meetings with the native people stayed friendly. In fact, the Corps depended on the people they met for survival. By late October, the expedition reached the Mandan and Hidatsa peoples in what is now North Dakota. This was the trade hub of the northern plains for Europeans as well as many native peoples. Winter was setting in, so the Corps built a fort nearby to wait out the season. Living among the Hidatsa was Toussaint Charbonneau, a French fur trader. One of his wives was a Lemhi Shoshone woman, Sacagawea. When Sacagawea was a little girl, her village had been attacked by a Hidatsa war party and she was kidnapped. Like many war hostages, she was later sold to Charbonneau. Lewis and Clark invited the pair to join their expedition as translators. Come spring, they signed on, bringing along their newborn son, Jean-Baptiste. Sacagawea was only about 16, but she quickly became essential to the Corps' survival. She knew which plants to gather for food and medicine, and she acted as a guide. She also smoothed the way with native groups the Corps encountered. Having a woman with a baby along seemed like proof of the explorers' peaceful intentions. That summer, the Corps reached the Great Falls of the Missouri River. It was 80 feet high and 900 feet wide, and the only way through was around. They carried 3 boats and all their supplies on the 18-mile detour. It took 31 days in 100-degree heat, broken by massive storms, including hail. 2 months later, they faced their next big challenge, the Rocky Mountains. To help them across, Sacagawea negotiated a trade for horses with her people, the Shoshone. In August, the group began a dangerous trek over the snow-covered peaks. Food supplies ran low, when the men and horses nearly starved to death. But after 11 desperate days, they finally emerged on the other side. They were saved by the Nimipu, also called the Nez Perce, who helped them recover. Finally, after a year and a half of traveling, they reached the Pacific Ocean. They spent the winter in the territory of the Clackamas people in what is now Oregon, and then set out for home in March of 1806. When they passed back through the Hidatsa villages, Sacagawea, Jean-Baptiste, and Charbonneau stayed behind. In September, the rest of the expedition finally made it back to St. Louis. It had been nearly 2.5 years since they'd left. Well, for one thing, the Corps was the first group from the U.S. to reach the Pacific by land. They also produced the first accurate maps of the American Northwest, over 140 during the course of the journey. They documented hundreds of species of plants and animals, established friendly relations with dozens of Native American nations, and recorded reams of information about their peoples and cultures, and sparked a young country's imagination, inspiring its expansion into the western frontier. Tragically, that would result in great hardship for many of the peoples who'd helped them on their journey. Like so much in American history, opportunity for some came at the cost of great loss for others. In ways they could never anticipate, Lewis and Clark's historic journey changed this country forever. Where'd you learn to fiddle anyway?
Okay, so a lot of information there, but it was which century they're talking about?
The 19th century.
19th century.
Yeah, because it's because in 1803.
1803. Okay. Okay, I'm not sharing. It's you have to go to the quiz.
It says Texas Revolution, and we used to live in Texas, me and Heika, and our family, of course. And what type of mouse do you have?
What type of mouse do I have? I have a Jelly Comb Slim.
I'm talking about like your cursor. Why is it a sword?
It's a custom cursor. I have a bunch.
Oh,
I use them the Minecraft ones, like this one, for example. But yeah, or this, or this. I use this one now.
wow.
Okay, what's the question?
Which image shows the route Louis and Clark?
Lewis and Clark traveled.
Oh, I already know this one.
Oh, yeah. He.
Good job.
How did the United States acquire the land that Louis and Clark lived?
Lewis.
Louis. It's Louis. It's not Louis.
It is Lewis.
They bought it from France.
Yeah, it's Louis.
Actually, it's Louis. She's correct.
They have Louis,
Yeah.
and then they have Lewis, and in different places,
This is Louis.
like Thomas is Thomas, and some people pronounce it Thomas. You know, Thomas, but it's Thomas, so it's like.
What is the difference?
But yeah,
Louis
people
and Louis.
pronounce both the ways.
So this is Louis, and this is Louis.
Can be written as a French name. Okay.
Which item was most likely made by William Clark? Anyone willing to work?
Most of Lewis and Clark's encounters with the Native Americans. Okay, can you let me think, Arab?
Okay, then.
I was about to call you Arham.
Who's Arham?
Arham is our family friend.
Yeah.
Who set the guidelines for how the Clarks would meet with the Native nations? Thomas Jefferson. And okay, I have no idea how to say these names. Were invited to join the Corps of Discovery as translators. Anyone want to help?
How did Sekogowi meet Tosin Charbonneau?
The Corps of Discovery survived their trek across the Rocky Mountains because the Nez Perce saved them. Which fields did Louis and Clark contribute to as free geography map making paused? The expedition accomplished President Jefferson's goals by
Mapping the territory. B. Yay!
Very good. You got 10 out of 10. Okay.
doing this stuff. Okay, I got
Can
it.
we do another one?
Yes, I have to share my screen for that. So let me.
I just stopped sharing.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, did you guys notice the moving background on my Google search? When I was searching something on Google, did you guys see the moving background? When I typed Louis versus Louis.
I didn't notice that. Anyone else did?
No one noticed it? Okay, great.
Okay, so can you just log
But
in?
yeah, basically I felt this like moving. I did the impossible for my laptop. I had a moving background.
Okay, let me see if I'm logged in. Yes, okay, we go to this account. All right, so we share the screen.
I forgot
And
to say, by June, hello. Wait, no, by July, hello, August. I always say that with Haika every single month
The what?
when it's the first of a new month.
by July and hello August.
By
Yes.
July, hello August.
It's a tradition me and Haika do.
Okay, so the 1st of August, you tried to say that. Okay,
Yeah.
so which topic do you want to do today?
Just the social studies.
Social studies.
Social studies are figures.
Famous historical figures?
Yes.
Okay.
Social studies, historic figures, and
Maybe Annie Frank.
can you do Barack Obama? Barack Obama.
Okay.
Annie Frank.
Okay,
Wasn't
we'll
I
do
supposed
any
to choose
friend.
it?
And
Wait.
then
Wait. Can you do Radha Memon?
Wait, I won the thing.
Can you do Radha Memon?
Wasn't I supposed to do it?
okay. Which one do you want to do?
I want to do Barack Obama.
I want to do Radha
I want to do
Memon.
Annie Frank.
I want to do Radha Memon.
Yo, hold up, Haika. I was the one who won the thing. I got.
I want to. But wait. I want to do Radha Memon.
Stop.
Where is it?
I want to do Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. Okay, I need 2 votes for Barack Obama.
I'll do. What did Haika choose?
Yeah, okay.
Annie Frank.
I was supposed to choose it because I won the.
Fine, Barack Obama.
Okay.
Not that.
Why did we choose to visit DC on the snowiest day of the year? My ears are about to freeze off. Lucky. Dear Tim and Moby, can you tell us about our 44th president, Barack Obama? From Zach. Sure, Zach. Barack Hussein Obama was elected president in 2008. It is a unique name, and it reflects his remarkable background. His mom was from Kansas, and his dad came from a small village in the East African nation of Kenya. They fit right into the diverse culture of Hawaii, where Obama was born in 1961. To this day, he credits his home state with shaping his political views. Its open, tolerant culture can be seen in Obama's governing style. Throughout his career, he sought to forge compromises between opposing points of view, but he governed at a time of growing partisanship, fighting between political parties that gets in the way of getting stuff done. Obama first made a name for himself by speaking out against partisanship. He was a guest speaker at the 2004 Democratic National Convention, the big get-together where the party chooses its presidential candidate. Most people had never heard of Obama. He was a brand new senator from Illinois, but he spoke stirringly of his vision for the nation. Political differences were starting to tear the country apart. Americans seemed to be splitting into increasingly hostile camps. In Washington, Republicans and Democrats could find almost no common ground. Obama reminded Americans that their shared values were far stronger than any divisions. Viewers were captivated by his energy and optimism. The wave of enthusiasm carried him to the Democratic Party's nomination for president in 2008. Running on the themes of hope and change, Obama outlined a bright vision for the country and sharply contrasted himself with the sitting president, George W. Bush. Bush was waging a war in Iraq that many Americans had come to see as a mistake, and his administration was plagued by scandal after scandal. Obama promised a government that was more responsive to ordinary folks and not so focused on war and anti-terror efforts. Most of all, he wanted to change the tone in Washington. He said he'd bring Republicans and Democrats together to get stuff done. Yep, Obama won in a landslide, becoming the first African-American president, and the Democrats picked up majorities in both houses of Congress. That gave the party a solid mandate, the backing of the people, to fix America's problems. A financial panic earlier in the year had set off a worldwide recession or economic slowdown. Jobless rates soared, and millions of people lost their homes. In response, Democrats pushed an economic relief plan through Congress. The stimulus cut taxes and pumped hundreds of billions of dollars into the economy. And a loan to GM and Chrysler kept America's auto industry afloat. As things stabilized, Obama and his allies in Congress focused on social issues. They lifted the military's ban on LGBT service members and strengthened laws to help women get equal pay at work. But the centerpiece of their efforts was healthcare reform. Millions of Americans couldn't afford medical insurance. That meant they often had to go without basic health care. And if they ever needed something serious, it could bankrupt them. Fixing this problem had long been a goal of the Democratic Party. So in 2010, Congress narrowly passed the Affordable Care Act, and Obama signed it into law. Though its passage was a huge victory, it also became a potent weapon against him. Republicans fiercely opposed what they called Obamacare. They argued that it was too expensive and that they'd been shut out of the process. But mixed in with that criticism were a lot of false reports, like that the law would establish so-called death panels, government employees deciding who would and wouldn't get life-saving medicine. Some lies were aimed at Obama himself. Biased news stories implied that he wasn't an American citizen, that he was planning to revoke our constitutional rights, and that he was secretly a Muslim. Right, like that's something to be ashamed of in the first place. These fake stories had begun when Obama was running for president. But they picked up steam during his first term, fueling the rise of the Tea Party. This was a new wing of the Republican Party. They wanted to cut government spending on healthcare and other social programs. Energized by Tea Party voters, Republicans took back the House of Representatives in 2010. Their stated mission: repeal the Affordable Care Act and do everything possible to oppose Obama. Denying him victories in Congress would hurt his chances for re-election. Despite this resistance, Obama achieved some major goals. He oversaw the mission to kill Osama bin Laden, the chief planner of the 9/11 terrorist attack. That same year, he ended the war in Iraq and began reducing forces in Afghanistan. Through all the pressures of his first term, he never seemed to show any signs of stress. Supporters started calling him No Drama Obama. He easily won his re-election bid in 2012. Unfortunately, Obama's relationship with Congress only grew more strained. Senate Republicans blocked his nomination for judges and other important posts. And each year, he tangled with the House over the federal budget. Within Congress, there was gridlock and inability to pass laws on the major problems of the day. Immigration, gun violence, climate change, all of these issues went unaddressed. So in his second term, Obama used the power of the presidency to act on his own. Well, like forging a deal with Iran to halt its nuclear weapons program, and protecting the children of undocumented immigrants from being deported. Meanwhile, Obama's steady economic leadership was bearing fruit. By the end of 2016, the stock market had tripled in value from when he took office, and unemployment sank as Americans returned to work. Plus, more people than ever could afford health insurance. Well, no, there's stuff to criticize, too. Obama extended the power of the presidency in some scary ways, like increasing the use of drones to kill suspected terrorists, and using federal agencies to spy on and pressure journalists. Even if you trusted Obama with these powers, what about the next president and the one after that? He'd also been faulted for that no-drama style of his. Some say that if he'd been more confrontational, it might have helped the situation in the Middle East. Under his administration, war and unrest spread throughout the region. Millions of people fled their countries, becoming refugees. On the home front, a lot of Obama's supporters wish he'd taken a tougher stand with Congress. If he'd called them out for blocking his agenda, maybe he could have gotten more done. True, he was elected on the promise of easing partisanship, not joining in on the fight. But maybe Washington and the rest of the country wasn't ready for it. In 2016, Republicans kept their hold on Congress and won the presidency as well. They're still committed to rolling back Obamacare and other projects of his. That makes it difficult to judge Obama's legacy. I think people will remember his steady leadership through troubled times. He may not have changed the tone in Washington, but he set an example of civility, even with bitter opponents. Anyway, now I'm freezing and thirsty. Think we can go get some hot chocolate? Gee, thanks.
Okay, so that was really interesting. Did you like it?
Yes,
really
I
funny.
think we have time for one more.
Yeah, so we have, so just remember what you want to see next time. Inshallah, we'll see it. Do we have time? We don't have time now. Yeah, time is almost up. Okay. So where's the pen? So I'll post the homework, inshallah. Right? Do you have any questions regarding this video?
No.
No.
No? Okay. So inshallah, post the homework and we'll see you in next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.